one more thing about wellness programs, because I think that, again, I just talked about how important it is to model, how important it is as an employer to do that. Be careful with the inquiries that you make. Meaning that when you go and you have a concern about somebody having a wellness issue, and I know that we may be splitting hairs here, but it's important not to medicalize the problem. The question is, you seem that you're struggling with something, how can we help you, is okay, versus you seem like you're depressed. You seem like you're very anxious. I mean, I have depression and I can tell that you have depression too. Then you're medicalizing the issue and you're doing it for the right reasons. But we have a saying in law that no good deed ever goes unpunished. You're making a medical inquiry there. And in addition to a medical inquiry that may not be proper under the law, and in addition to that, one of the ways that employers can get into trouble under the Americans with Disabilities Act is not just not accommodating an employee who has a disability, but also not accommodating an employee who is perceived by the employer as having a disability. The fact that you're making inquiries like you look depressed or you look anxious or you look like you have some type of a medical condition can then be used to say that you have perceived this person as being disabled. And that invites a discrimination.
Can you put like a requirement on like terms of employment, like you have to be with us for 6 months and then you get this policy and then you get these incentives?
Sure. If it's a part of your provider's program through your healthcare provider, yes. And it would be okay the other way, but with the health provider, it happens all the time, right? You don't qualify for certain benefits until you've been here for a certain period of time. As long as you apply that uniformly to everybody, not just to, certain types of or certain classes of employees. So if the person has told you that they have a medical condition of some sort, and by that I don't mean somebody just literally coming to you and say, hey, I'm depressed, I need an accommodation. You've noticed that their performance, and do you know if they have a medical issue or not? If you know they have a medical issue, then it's okay to say, hey, you have this. As a matter of fact, it's not just okay to do it. You have arguably a duty under the Americans with Disabilities Act, if you become aware of somebody having either a mental or physical condition that's affecting their work, to go to them and engage in a process so that you can see whether there's something that you can do. The law doesn't require that you just basically say, well, this person has a medical condition, now they don't have to do their work. You have to see if there's a way for you to work with that person to get them to the point where they can do the work. Now, that may mean like granting them some type of a limited leave or some other modification of their duties or schedule or something like that for a limited period of time or for a period of time that you as an employer can sustain that, but you do have the duty to do that.